above everything else? Family?
No.
Well, never mind.
Security.
Security. Okay, so
Homeland security.
I've got security, wealth, family. What was the other one?
Freedom.
Freedom. Okay, let's think about these. Those four so far. Wealth. Do all Americans value wealth above everything else? Or is that a shared value by most Americans?
Yeah.
Aren't there people in America who aren't wealthy and happy?
Yes.
Or capitalism.
I'm not so sure about that one. Family. Is family a shared value? Or does everyone have a family?
Yeah. But not everyone talks to their family all the time.
Yeah. If they're smart, they don't talk to their family. How about, okay, yeah, wealth is okay though. Free enterprise, you said capitalism, right? So free enterprise. Is that a big one for most Americans?
Yeah.
I think how we understand it is, but what about equality?
Yeah.
Are we all equal though? How close do you think we are to that? Why? What do you say then? Are we more equal than, let's say, if we lived in some of the countries in Europe, like Norway or Denmark? Even? Yeah. I'll tell you, the United States isn't on the 10 top list of the most happiest countries to live.
I don't think you're doing the top 20.
I don't know. I was on the top 10. So.
Where's Denmark on that list?
I think Denmark was number 2, Switzerland was number 1.
Sounds about right.
Canada was up on there. I think Canada was number 9. All the Scandinavian countries are on there. I think Germany might have been on there too. How about this idea? Is this American ideal? Individualism. Do we kind of worship that idea?
Yep.
Is that a shared value? Is it a good value to have?
Yes and no.
How is it not a good value? Can we always do everything on our own? I mean, like a lot of people, like this is what cracks me up. Okay, is I read these stories about the new healthcare plan, right? These people are complaining that their health insurance has been canceled, which was really bad health insurance, but they're not going to go on to the website to get the new health insurance because, well, it's Obamacare. Because God forbid that we really that black president does, right? But if they go on the website, not only do they get better insurance, they get it for like half price. But their ideology, because they don't think the government should have anything to do with health care, and government really doesn't have anything to do with this, except maybe subsidize a little bit of it, they won't get what's better for them because of that man has it, you know, it's crazy. They can get better health insurance. So being an individual is not always the best, I don't think. How about justice? Is that good value? Justice. Do we have justice in this country?
No. Debatable.
Jason Bieber? Isn't he gonna get deported? Well, justice, I mean,
You make our best become better.
if you're rich, you think justice is only for the rich in this country, maybe?
Does this exclude everyone?
Justice is Justice is for the person with the better lawyer.
So, but it is for the rich then, huh? Better lawyer? What about if you're a person, you're a minority and you don't have money? Yeah.
With the whole Trayvon Martin thing.
Trayvon Martin. We'll fight on that one. Okay. Let's wrong chapter. So, what do you think about some of the other ideas I got listed here is patriotism. What do you think of that? Oh, they're all listed here in the book, by the way. Liberty, equality, democracy, individualism, free enterprise, justice and the rule of law. Patriotism. Pride in your country.
Like nationalism?
It can be nationalism. Nationalism has a more negative connotation to it.
Yeah.
Well, many believe that the United States is the greatest nation in the world. They also take pride in the values of American democracy.
Everyone thinks that except for America.
Yeah, Americans think that's true. Yeah.
Especially in southern states.
Yeah, I think it's good to have patriotism, but I feel sometimes when it gets out of hand, it just causes problems. Like with wars, and like people were sent down south, which is from south going into. So I think it's important, but like in almost in moderation in a sense.
Do you think we as Americans maybe, well, let me rephrase the question. Can you be patriotic and also be critical of the United States?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you say, and try not to give me a yes or no answer, give me a little more answer than yes or no. Would you say it might be more patriotic to be critical instead of just be a yes person?
If they're critical, I mean, if you
Well,
want
like,
to be better.
can you see there's faults in the United States that need to be improved? And was it more patriotic to maybe to improve those faults instead of just to say, oh, my country, right or wrong? What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, that's why it's like being patriotic to
national.
like protest and whatnot. I think,
So, go ahead.
like, you told me Thomas Jefferson said that. What are those lines?
About
In regards to protesting being more patriotic than simply accepting what your country does.
yeah, it's really true. I mean, I believe it's true because it's not, just accept what your country does. It's like, in my history class, I had a girl come to me last week and she said, "This real lady, I really like being an American, but we've done some really bad things, haven't we?" Yeah. Optimism. Are Americans optimistic? Do we have kind of that attitude we can do anything?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Unless our president isn't doing a very good job, then we can't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, we believe that everything's gonna be better in the future. Except now Now, here's a question. When I was growing up, that was the belief that the future's better. Hell, when I was growing up this time period, I was expecting us that we would be flying, you know, like just as easy as you get on an airplane to go to New York, you could get on an airplane and go to the moon. Seriously, that's what I thought was going to happen. There was in the movies, and they were in color, so you know it's true, right? Because color movies are always true. So, what happened? We basically stopped going to space in 1973. I was 14 years old. We didn't go to deep space anymore, but with men, you know? And like, we stopped going to the moon. And like, and they're saying like, your generation is going to be like the first generation is going to be worse off than the previous generation was. How's that make you feel? I think it's even before that, because I know I'm worse off than my parents are. So, I mean, you know, because I'll never own a house. So, you know, optimistic. Do you guys feel optimistic? I mean, you guys are going to be graduating in 4 months. What do you guys feel? How do you feel about the future? How do you feel as Americans? Do you feel this country's going to be really great in the future, or is it going to just get worse?
It's already hard not to get money, you know?
Do you think it could change? You don't think it can change? Let's see by the end of this quarter, this semester, we can change that for you guys. Okay. We'll continue more on this tomorrow, but what I want you guys to do is write this address down for our internet. I want you to do this tonight. Okay. I'm going to write on the board. It's www.politicalcompass, one word, .org. I want you to take the test. It's like a 24-question test. No, it's really easy. Be as honest as you can. You can look at it, you can figure out how to screw it over. It's not that hard. But be honest as you can. And also, try to get one of your parents to take it too. Because this way we'll see how close you are to your parents, your beliefs are close to your parents' political beliefs or not. Don't let your parents see. And all I need you to bring is, the printout will be like 6 pages. All you need to print out is the sheet with the graph. You can turn that off.